Hey everyone, so I realized one thing I don't do at the beginning of my videos is say my name. So I'm Mary, nice to meet you. I'm gonna ideally rearrange my plant room tonight. That's also my office. That's also a spare bedroom. So I'm running out of space and next week is a big week of plant seed starts. So I really need to move things around and put more shelves in here and maybe some tables. Um, so I'm going to show you what the plants currently look like in their stages before I rearrange. It's hot in here. I had to shed a sweatshirt and this shirt is hot. So um, I can only imagine how hot it's going to be when I have all the lights up. So that's cool. Also, will be the first time like actively moving around showing you things, so I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go slow and try not to do any like motion sickness type stuff. So, okay, so sorry if it doesn't turn out well. So, okay, here on the floor, we go up. Oh my goodness, more dogs are coming in. And then we go up, and then we have, that might have been too fast, sorry about that. More dogs in the way. Okay, good job moving. And then we have some of those going. And then we have this one that's still empty, but not after next week. So that's the plant area that I have available currently. And then I have, I have this giant bed. There's my sweatshirt that I had to shed real quick. I have this giant bed in here that is not needed. I don't have guests that come over and spend the night. And then I have a messy desk that has just been a catch-all for all the things. I've got a small fan going to help circulate. You can kind of see, where's my finger? There we go. Right there, there's some wind action going on, but now I'll take a closer up view of these plants. So up here we have some peanuts, which all seem to be doing very well. And there's another one way back there. And then on this row, I'm sorry if that was too fast. On this row, we have the buttercup squashes here. And then this is all eggplants. Sorry. We have a bunch of yarrow, which is just looking great now that I put holes in the bottom of the cups. And then we have more buttercup squash going there. Some onions that I just don't really, they seem to be doing better than the other onions. And then on this bottom row, I have more, it just looks like a little jungle. How great. I have more yarrow growing. So that's a peanut. It did not make it. It's all dried out. I think I moved it out from under the light too soon. And then I've got onions here, and all of these like little dots are little mushrooms. So like, I don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's good to show that you have healthy soil, but also probably shouldn't have that many mushrooms in it, so. And then another peanut plant. These are my loofahs. There we go. To where these need to get up potted real soon. Oh no, yeah, see? Okay, so this plant in this pot has a trendle coming over and is already trying to like grow up on this guy. Which, great that you're trying to live, but please don't suffocate anyone. So that's those two separate. That's that one separate where he comes all the way out to here. Oops. To here. And then this guy, this pot, comes all the way over to there. And they're all trying to grow up on something. So I need to up pot them and give them some sort of trellis. And then these are the pepper plants that I planted in my dirt. So they are getting new sets of leaves, and that's exciting. So it's working. Up here we have the cabbage that's growing, and we've got mullein. That's all a bunch of mullein. Oops, sorry. This, oops, is a bunch of little teeny tiny plants that I need to separate. So those are bee balm. So that's exciting. And then we still have that one swamp rose mallow. No other ones have grown over there. So exciting, even if it's just one. And then I've got a bunch of kale that's living their best lives. And then if we move the kale, you can see some sage popping through, which is exciting. And then these are a bunch of canterbury bells, which some of these are already getting, like, these are true leaves. All plants start off with, like, let's see if I can't give you a, here, this one. Yeah, that one. So those first two leaves are baby leaves. And then that teeny tiny little guy is its first set of true leaf. So like, that is a true leaf. That little guy is a true leaf. So once they get true leaves, then you can transplant, ideally. But ideally, you also want them to be a little bit bigger or stronger. So that's all that. How fun, lots of flowers. And then we have more peppers up here and some eggplants. And then this is lavender, which needs to soon get up potted. How fun. What a fun. So then these trays were all planted in my dirt. I took a moment to take the lids off real quick. So, since they're planted in my dirt, oops, that little guy is a hollyhock, but I'm pretty sure this little guy is a weed. So that's fun. I've got some, I've got some evening primrose coming in. So that's exciting. And then maybe there's that little tiny guy right there. That might be a delphinium. And then there is some baby breath coming in. Oops, which is what was in that one and this one. And then we don't have any aster coming in. But we have a bunch of amaranth coming in, which I just think is so fun. They're like little red seedlings. So that's fun to see. Potentially we have a black strawberry tomato coming in. And then these are all Abe Lincolns that are starting to come in. And then we've got some more Sugar Rush peach coming in. Which again, a fun part of these trays being with my dirt is that could all be weeds, but the amaranth for sure is not, but maybe. The Gomphria, I've got a couple here, and then there's one over there. Let's see how close I can get you. There's one. There's two things that might not be what I planted. And then we've got a couple huckleberries starting to come in. There and there. And then, let's see. Oh, it looks like we've got some thyme starting to pop up. That's exciting. And then maybe you can see that right there. And then that little guy. And those are straw flowers. And that might also be, oh, that might be the start of a little plant popping up right there. And that'd be static, Pacific, this one. And then down here is the marigold tray, which, like, that's probably grass. I don't know what that is. Probably not a marigold though. But you can kind of see there's a couple little plants. And there's a couple back there. So potentially, sorry if that was too fast. Potentially, oh gosh, I feel like I'm going way too fast. Potentially I grew marigolds, which will be super exciting. Looks like there's a bunch back there. So yeah, and then these are the fruit seeds that I tried in that first video. Nothing has started to grow. I've dug them up a couple of times to see if anything's germinated, and they haven't. So that might just be a bust. But just to update you on it, that's currently what my plant room looks like. I'm sitting on the floor, so it's very exciting for all the dogs in the limited space we have. But hopefully tonight I get to rearrange things and yank a bed out and make space for more shelves and maybe some tables so I can start hardening off some things. I don't know, running out of space, running out of room, not gonna change my plan. So thanks for going on this journey. I hope you have a good night.